What's going on, everyone? Hope you're keeping well. And today's video is a request, or at least I kind of made it a request because someone had this in one of the comments, and a topic that I think a lot of people can benefit from. It's very common and it's perfectly normal to go through this. Before I continue, I love the community that we're building here because we're trying to elevate each other, you know? I'm not perfect, you're not perfect, no one is, but we can all use our own uniqueness to basically elevate the world. Now on that note, let's begin. How to forgive yourself for your past mistakes. And you are literally a human being. So you're not alone because there's like, I'm guessing 8 billion other human beings on the planet right now as we speak. And during this time, even right now, there are people all over the world making mistakes in some kind of way that they deem as making a mistake. So it's completely normal. You're not alone. So let's not try and beat ourselves up for it too much, and I'm going to explain why. And it's kind of crazy because despite the kind of like thousands of generations that we've had in existence, we still seem to experience the same setbacks multiple times in order to learn. Like, it's literally a cycle on like a global level and probably even an individual level. You've got stuff like, I guess, wars between countries on a global level, and for example, feeling depressed on a very individual level. These are things that just keeps on happening over time. So again, reiterating the perfection point, we don't live in a perfect world. If we did, maybe life would be kind of pointless. I personally believe we're here to learn. Obviously it goes way deeper than that, but ultimately to learn. And to be honest, you probably would have thought that evolution would probably have caught up by now in terms of not repeating these same mistakes, but we just haven't yet. We're not at that stage yet. Maybe one day. But without these kind of like past mistakes that have happened and you realizing this, then would you even have realized that it was an issue in the first place? Maybe not. You might have repeated the mistake in a different form that could have ended up much worse or much better. Again, we don't know because these are hypotheticals, but it could be much worse and lingering. So, and this is why hindsight is like it's a beautiful thing, because sometimes it can help, sometimes it can make you feel like you should have done more, but you can't, because again, it's in the past. The past has passed. That's a tongue twister. But the only steps you can take are pretty much the ones that you can build towards the future in your current reality, in the present moment. I know a lot of people like to say present moment this, present moment that, but it's basically just here and now, like today, right now, as you're watching this video. And all you can do to start off with is embrace that it was a lesson to learn. Despite how painful and how, I guess, regretful you might feel now. It's perfectly fine to feel those feelings. It's your body communicating to you in some kind of way. Your emotions communicating with you in some kind of way. So in a sense, it's kind of a good thing because it's alerting you of a certain issue or danger that doesn't suit your lifestyle. It's not something that is pleasurable. So we're kind of geared towards steering away from it. So in that sense, it can be seen as a good thing. And this is why stuff like forgiveness, it's a very powerful tool to have. A lot of people are very insecure to kind of utilize and embrace the power of it. Mainly because, I personally think it's because people are too scared that it's too feminine and seen as too weak and all of that stuff. But we literally all have that kind of energy inside of us. They're sort of yin and yang, if you will. It's what brings the best out of masculinity, as well as the polar opposite. It's a place of healing, and I guess you could say it governs the emotional side of life. So it's very important to take care of it and to use it as, again, like a tool, right? Damn, that's an expensive find. So I guess you could say one fix that may help for this, which won't really be an instant fix, is to kind of listen to maybe some deep ambience or some music that really can get you into understanding your emotions better. It could be anything really, but I think ambience is good because it's not too distracting, but it can kind of put you in that, I guess, flow state in a sense. And yeah, pretty much you'd basically just want to kind of brainstorm why it is that you feel the way you feel, why it feels bad. And this is the kind of suckish part, because again, you're having to recall stuff that makes you feel like crap, right? The heaviness that maybe regret might have over you, or whatever it is. And then from this point, you pretty much ask yourself, can this happen again? Or will I make this happen again in some kind of way? If the answer to that is yeah, then you probably have some inner work to do on your heart, your mind, or whatever it is that might have led to actions that caused the scenario in which you regret. If the answer is no, then you should be all set and good. But, a very big but now, pause. Your task now is basically to kind of detach and to let go. And again, imperfection comes here again, because this ultimately, ow, that was a bad crash. But ultimately, this kind of comes from accepting the imperfection in yourself and taking things on with grace. Yes, you may have made mistakes, but what good is it to kind of keep holding on to those kind of emotions? It's not really serving us any good now, is it? And not only that, we're here today, right now, and I guess time has led you this far. So who knows what could have happened if things went differently, right? Ultimately, if you do want to believe that everything happens for a reason, then there is good reason behind this, even your choices. But yeah, this is only like one, I guess, piece of the puzzle, if you will. It's a very complicated thing, and again, like I said, it's a very individual thing when it comes to regret. But I hope I was able to help in some kind of I hope I could help in some kind of way, shape or form, whatever it may be. And yeah, I hope this helped, man. Again, appreciate you guys for watching. If you made it this far, honestly, you guys are probably on to like doing great things with your life, because you care about yourself and self-awareness and becoming, I guess, evolving more. But yeah, honestly, thank you for watching, and we'll be back for the next one. Also, before I go, actually, let me know if you want me to cover more on this, because again, it is a piece of the puzzle. If you want more pieces, ultimately these all lie inside of you. But if I can help kind of, I guess, bring that out of you, or at least make you think a little bit to bring that out of yourself, then I'd happily do it. Peace and blessings to you all. See ya.